If there's one thing that Canadians seem to overwhelmingly agree on in this election campaign, it's opposition to the idea of joining the United States. But not everyone is against it.
I would love to see Canada be the 51st state.
Whether Donald Trump's musings about Canada being the 51st state are a joke or a serious threat, Canadians don't like it. Polling for City News shows 87% of voters are against the idea, and most are strongly opposed. Only 8% are in favor. Why such opposition?
When we probe down and say, well, why are you concerned? Why do you oppose this? It's really about a loss of identity and culture and fear of losing our sovereignty.
All the main party leaders have made protecting Canadian sovereignty a key part of their campaign. Is it possible that the 8% in favor of union with the U.S. might grow? This Liberal strategist highly doubts it.
I don't see that growing. I think the outcome of this federal election is going to be a pretty clear demonstration that we reject that approach from Donald Trump, that threat to our sovereignty, and I don't see it growing over time.
When we ask those very few people why they feel that way, it's really about the economy.
When the U.S. imposed tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum, Canada responded with counter tariffs. Men and older Canadians are more likely to think that's a good idea. What are Canadians doing right now to respond individually? They've certainly changed some habits. 70% of respondents say they've stopped buying U.S. alcohol. 66% say they're buying more Canadian-made products, and when it comes to travel south of the border, 58% say they have canceled. Again, it's older Canadians leading the way. Why?
A lot of older Canadians have some money to spend. They have, they can make that choice. They can cancel their Disney cruise.
This crisis means different things. If you're older and more financially secure, it is about our nation, our national identity, our sovereignty. But if you're younger and feeling less financially secure, if you're feeling like you can't afford a home or it's hard to make ends meet, this is about trade, this is about economic questions, this is about the security of our economy.
There are interesting differences when it comes to the response to the U.S. trade war. For example, in Quebec, 70% of people say they now trust Canadian media more than before. That's far above the national average. As for canceling streaming services like Netflix or Disney, men are more likely to do that, 46% compared to 38% for women. Alan Carter, City News.